Round 3, we have the choice playing first and keeping. We get to go scoundrel into 1 with the wind. See if we can't do it with that. 6 damage flyer on turn 3 is pretty nuts. Uh-oh. Playing against the old bounce, though. Ooh, well, we're going to do lookout instead now. What do you got for me? What do you got? Run aground? Yeah, I actually can keep that. That's kind of funny. So the reason I'm keeping it, even though I don't have the land to play it, is we get to go Weaver. Like, we have so much goodness going on right now. We're in great tempo shape. We are just going to tempo the crap out of our opponent here. Ah, lightning rig crew, I see. So we go Weaver. Tap your dude. Oh, wait. He gets to untap it, though, when he plays a pirate. Uh-oh. That's okay. We get him for 6. We get another body. And then 1 with the wind, ideally. Doing it for us here, huh? I mean, also, if they don't play a pirate, they're not in fantastic shape. Yeah, so now they're probably going to play, like, run aground or something. Because I don't think there's any instant speed pirates. We'll find out. But yeah, I think they're just going to play a run aground, which is fine. We'll probably do that too. Oh, they did. Wait, let me see what, can only block creatures with flying. Okay, we can just bounce their, or not bounce, but put their Dreamcaller Siren on top of their deck, which is also just fine. And then we know what's coming. I'd like to put that on top of your deck, please. So they can block my Scoundrel, but then they take 4. Which seems fine. And then we even have another run aground, too, if they want to stick to that same plan. They do get to ping us. I like the Lightning Rig crew, actually. I think it's a good card. I said that during the spoilers as well. Sam wasn't less than impressed, which is surprising. But yeah, the Lightning Rig crew is legitimately a very good card, I think. Very good card. So we knew what they drew. We do know what they drew. Run aground is fantastic. Very, very excellent. Just a very excellent tempo card. Taking away draw step is not to be... I mean, when you're ahead, taking away draw step, getting rid of something on board is insane. Now their plan is to do it again, I suppose. Maybe not. We'll find out. Looks like it is. Which is fine. This time they're like, nah, I'm just going to cast it, which is also fine. So I may just actually contract kill the the lightning rig crew, because this can only block creatures with flying, right? So, although, well, yeah, we probably kill the siren, I guess, then, because I have a one with the wind too. All right, I convinced myself. I mean, I can attack with the siren lookout and just make them do it again, but I think we're just gonna kill the siren and then call her good, because we've got the one with the wind. So we kill your thing, and then we pass. And then next turn I'll have enough mana to do run aground plus one with the wind, which is nice. So, we'll see. Hopefully they just tap out and have some non-flyer. Even if they have a flyer, hopefully they just tap out, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I want them to just play something that's not removal and they tap out. Because we have a lot of ways to kill our opponent. Any of our two guys can kill our opponent, but no play. Open mana. It's a little scary. Alright. So, I think the play is, well, there you have it. Freebooter. See what our opponent's got. They've got to do their thing now. Dark Nourishment. So, I don't want them to gain the life. But I don't want to run aground my thing either. So, I think we're just going to let Dark Nourishment happen, which is fine. And then we freeboot, and we see what we got to deal with. What do we got to deal with here? What do you got? What do you got? You have got a bunch of creatures. What's Siren Ruse do again? Exile target creature, return to the battlefield. Okay, you get to draw a card. And then you've got ground dudes, ground dude, ground dude. Alright, that hand we can beat. So, especially when we take away your, especially when we take away your blocker. So, kiss this guy goodbye. Put him on top of your deck, because that's not very fun for you. Now you can't even draw something that would save you. You're incapable of drawing a card that will save you, because Run Aground is so good. I mean, Grasp of Phantoms from Innistrad was always remarkably good too. I would say better, because it had flashback, but that's okay. So, we know they have a bunch of creatures and they just drew another creature, so no way to win. They don't know that because they don't know about my one with the wind, but yeah. So just Grixis Pirates, no fixing necessary. Who needs fixing? I'll just play hard to cast tribal aggro and make it work. That's every opponent I've ever played against in a nutshell. Who needs fixing? Meanwhile, I'm struggling with my 2-color deck, and they're like, who needs fixing? I just play 3-color aggro. I don't really care. I'll just do 3-color aggro. I'll do 3-color aggro with hard to cast spells. Alright, so we're playing against Grixis Pirates. We saw Dark Nourishment as removal, and then a Dreamcaller Siren as not really removal, but that would have been an excellent card for us, but I think, yeah. Let's see here. More protection, 1 mana to stop your 5 mana removal, not bad. What did I take out last time? A River Sneak for that? Not a horrible idea. I mean, I do like this 1 mana protect from your whatever spells. Might be worth it. River Sneak is kind of whatever anyway. But yeah, Water Trap Weaver on the rig is not so good. I'm going to swap these out again, in preparation that it'll do something for us. We'll find out. We'll find out. 1 mana protect from Dark Nourishment, though, is legitimately good. They're also in red, so I assume they have some more in there. We're going to mulligan this. 1 lander, not what I'm looking for. This, on the other hand, perfect. Tempest Caller. Yeah, we're going to keep it. It's a strong card. So we are going to play the Looter without looting. Hopefully they don't have the Scoundrel. That I can accept. Freebooter. There you go. Well, now we get to play this. What do we got to deal with here? What do we got? So we can take the Vanquish, the Weak, and leave them with the Dark Nourishment. Seems fine. Prosp. Siren, Lookout, which they're going to be playing next turn. And then Island. I know it writes it up for me, but it moves off the chat log so fast that I don't like it. Okay. So we can get a Siren Lookout of our own, I suppose. Vraska, Relic Seeker. Well, looks like I was a little too preemptive on that Kitesail Freebooter. Actually, it doesn't matter. They would have been able to kill it anyway. Alright, well, Vraska, huh? Jeez. So we could go Weaver. Probably just go Lookout this turn. Those Prosperous Pirates are going to get them right into Vraska range. I guess we could potentially use Tempest Caller to kill Vraska. Yeah, we're probably going to have to do that, I suppose. Prosperous Pirates of our own. So, I think we go Interloper here. Yeah, I guess we'll... Yeah, I guess we'll keep it. Vraska's going to be a pretty tough one to kill. So we can go Weaver and Bash here, but we might need to loot as well. So we know they have Dark Nourishment. They don't have their 5th mana. I guess that's the important thing to note here. Let's go Weaver. Tap the Lookout and Bash for 5. So they have Vraska, they don't have Lookout in their hand. So they have 4 cards in hand. We know what 3 of them are. Prosperous Pirate, Dark Nourishment, and Vraska. So they have 3 5-drop cards in their hand. That's good to know. And the Tempest Caller should be able to do some work for us. Once they get to their 5th land, of course. An Interloper. Alright. Did you find the land? Let's find out. They did not. So they're going to put that in their graveyard. They know what's good for them. They know what they're digging for. Fifth land, so now we can go killing on the Interloper. Get in for another 5. Play the Looter. Tempest Caller is still going to be just short of lethal. Could kill the Lookout instead, but that doesn't make sense. We want to... Alright. So we'll kill your Interloper. We're going to bash. Boom, boom, boom. So we get in for 5, taking them to 10. And then we're going to play the Looter. We're going to loot. Because we want another body on the board here. Another Looter. No. Alright, ditch the Looter. So now we have 2, 4, 7, 8, 1 short. Story of my life. Story of my life. I have to read what Vraska does now too. Jeez. All the sweet modes. Maybe they just didn't get the Vraska relic. So you can make pirates. You can destroy an artifact, creature, or enchantment and make a treasure. Well, I can beat any of those, so I guess that's good. So they can play their pirate now. Yep, so now they're able to cast Vraska, but I think they should potentially be too far gone now. Let's see. Yeah, I think they are. I believe, because of Tempest Caller. So let's see, with 6 mana, unfortunately I'd like to be able to play Pirate plus Tempest Caller. We're 1 short of that, but let's just play the Tempest Caller now. Bash for a bunch. And then Vraska can't, they go to 1, but so they should only be able to play Vraska, I would think. Which, like I said, is not going to be good enough. So we know that they have Vraska and Dark Nourishment in their hand. And then 1 unknown, 2 unknowns now. So Vraska's not going to do it. They could like play Vraska and kill Freebooter, but then I don't think they can. They still can't play Vanquish the Weak, so we're just going to have too many attackers. Pretty lucky they missed on that 5th land for a while. That gave us time to pull ahead here. Alright, so they play a Siren Lookout. Probably going to see if they can draw land, because then they could Dark Nourishment the Freebooter. They did. So they can kill this and get their Vanquish back, I guess. And have 4 blockers for my 5 attackers and go to 4 life. So that does actually keep them alive. So they saw the line they needed to do, they did it, and they drew precisely what they needed to stay alive. Although, do they need to do it to the interloper? Yeah, so they have their Dark Nourishment mana, which probably means I can't attack, which probably means Vraska might get there for him. Although, we just drew the Weaver. So let's see here. I can play Pirate and Weaver, so we definitely got to do that. So let's just make sure we do this. So we play our Pirate. Then what are we going to Weaver? That's the question. I guess we do it to the Lookout. And then they nourishment this, they go to 4. We swing with the team. They can only block one of my flyers. So then they take 1. Block this. 2. Block this. 3. They take 3, they go to 1 again, don't they? Yeah. Alright. Still the line. So we're going to do it to the flyer. So swing with everything, they go to 1. So they block 2/2, they eat 2/1, they take 3, they go to 1. Still got to do it. I think the problem now is they get to play Vraska and maybe play their Vanquish the Weak if they kill my thing and use that too. I don't think I did my math wrong, right? They kill this, they go to 4, and then they get to block my 2 2s. Oh, they take even less damage. I guess they get rid of their flyer, though, which is good for us. But I think them having one less blocker is pretty good for us. So, yep. You go to 4, you take 2, you go to 2. You lose your flyer, though. You won't have it next turn. So then they can play Vraska, but then they can't get back. I guess they can't get back their Vanquish. I mean, they can get back their Vanquish, but they can't play it. They have 2 blockers currently, so I guess Vraska won't do it. Huh. Them killing Tempest Caller could actually be good for us, too. And Lightning Rig Crew, not good enough, so looks like we're going to get there on the back of our flyers. Get there. Alright, cool. So, my 2 3-0s have been with Pirates. I think it was Black-Red Pirates and now Blue-Black Pirates. So, my original theory, sample size is still small, but my original theory is that dinosaurs and pirates are better than merfolk and vampires because your options are better. I don't know. We'll find out if that is correct. I'm sure everyone, or not everyone agrees with me on that, but we'll see. Sample sizes will grow, and we'll find out. But this deck worked exceptionally well. A nice blue-black tempo deck. Water Trap Weavers are fantastic outside of Merfolk. Run Aground is fantastic. Take away your draw step. Tempest Caller is busted level good. Just ridiculous how strong that card is. So, very fun. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back for more.